Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Izzah binti Nur Hisham from class 1204B2.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Kanilah binti Zainuddin and I'm from IC 1204B2.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Izzah Syaikul Bahari. I'm from IC 1204B2. The situation was spot on at the office where some people were working, but the video only focused on these two individuals. These two individuals are male workers. These two male workers sit at each other's desk and their desks are facing each other. At the beginning of this video, a man is humming while doing his job, while his friend is uncomfortable with his act. So, his friend admonished him to stop humming, and he responded well and continued his work. Again, his friend admonished him to stop smiling. Therefore, the man did not accept his friend's criticism because he felt that his friend was selfish, so he can cover the situation. The situation continued until his friend confessed to him that he did not like it. From this conversation, his friend used the metaphor that makes sense aggressive. So, from this confession, it shows that his friend was expressing job dissatisfaction at work. Job dissatisfaction can be seen when his friend being aggressive in communication and interaction. Other than that, we can also see disrespecting office mates and co-workers from the way he interacts. At the end of the video, the man that was hearing to the metaphor that not make sense respond with gives a logical statement of the metaphor that his friend made. So, we can see that the man gives some feedback with a logical statement about the metaphor to correct the way of his friend's thinking and encourage his friends to reflect on. The way he responds to his friends' conversation is very polite and specific. Even the way his friend talks to him is not good.
First, the implication to the company. If there is a problem among employees within an organization, the employee is unable to perform their job well and will cause the company not achieve their target. It doesn't matter what department someone is working for in the company, but the goal should be the same, which is every department share equal success at achieving that main goal. From the argument seen in this video, we can see that there are partners working for the same cause, but they can't see eyes to eyes at the beginning. This is absolutely toxic for the company's environment. So, the leader in that company must take an action to prevent this from happening. Second, the implication to the group or office mate. It will happen when the pressure on the workers due to bad attitude in the work. For example, the detective was always dissatisfied with his colleague and often uttered words that could hurt that man. So, that man can be stressed due to environmental factors and social support. With high level of stress, the employees are overwhelmed and not stable to commit a task. Thus, they also display poor performance in the group. Last is to the key role. It can lead to low performance if someone is not satisfied with his or her job. This is also included by dissatisfied with co-workers or office mates. Based on the video, we can see that the detective was being so aggressive in communication and interaction and also disrespecting office mates and co-workers. So, to prevent such a thing from happening, He or her must tell what they dislike face to face rather than bad-mouthing. If we continue to bad-mouthing people, this will not be resolved well. That's all from me. Thank you.
In my opinion, behaviors quality that we can see from the video from negative side is we need to avoid ourselves from being inconsiderate towards people. From the video, we can see when a person expressing dissatisfaction by being aggressive in communication and interaction and disrespecting office mates and co-workers from the way he interacts. Job satisfaction is not only occur between manager and supervisor, but it can also occur between co-workers and office mates. We as a professional workers must know how to handle pressure better, whether the pressure comes from the environment, which means people surrounding, or from too much task. By knowing how to handle pressure better, we can create a harmonious work environment and better work engagement. We can also apply two-way communication in providing meaning and joy at work to prevent job dissatisfaction in workplace, so that we can avoid ourselves from being involved in any conflict in workplace. Next, behaviors quality that we can see from positive side is we need to apply altruistic, which means shows selfless concern for others. This is because it opens up space for others to think realistically and not to use emotion to resolve a conflict. From this video, we can see when the man gives some feedback with a logical statement about the metaphor to correct the way of his friend's thinking and encourage his friends to reflect on. From this situation, I realized that we need to give feedback to another person so that he or she can minimizing the hidden area. Through feedback rules, the message feels less harsh and the recipient won't feel as attacked. As a result, he is more likely to become aware of his behavior. In addition, good feedback results in mutual understanding. When the person is aware, he or she shifts from a blind spot to an open space.
Last but not least, I will talk about the recommendation regarding these videos. The company can give warning toward the worker who create the problem at the company. This is to give consciousness that it is wrong to create an argument at the office because it can affect the quality of working. As a worker, we must put a lot of effort to get the best result of our work in order to achieve the company's goal. After that, for the group, the leader must take an action to give an advice and try to recreate a new environment in order to have a nice environment again. It can calm the environment in the office from getting any worse. It is important for the leader to lead their subordinate to have a nice condition in the company. Next, to the key role. He must have the common sense and be professional by not involve any other problem at the workplace. The key role must control himself to have a better new environment and a better relationship with his office mates.